now it's just become the kind of industry standard because it sounds like butter. It sounds awesome on almost any voice.
SM7B. Talk about what makes this a special mic and why it's taken off both in professional studios, but also for people who are broadcasting from home or at events and so forth.
Yeah, so the SM7, the precursor to this, came out late 70s, early 80s. That's what Michael Jackson's Thriller was tracked with for his vocals. But the broadcast side of it really picked up when the mic first came out and when we introduced the B. The thing that differentiates this microphone from many others, number one, it's a dynamic mic. So typically in studio microphone applications, you would choose a condenser because you're in a more controlled environment. So you don't need to worry about all the extraneous sounds that could go into a more sensitive condenser. But this is a dynamic. So just like an SM57 or an SM58, which I usually have within arm's reach, but don't right now. It's designed to be a little bit more robust and take a little bit more sound into it before, it distorts. So you can see, now that I've taken kind of the hat off here, you can see the capsule. So the capsule's all the way back here. So that's why you get so much of that good, rich, detailed of the voice, all the details, because it is so far. You're not going to have the plosives. You're not going to have what's called the proximity effect, where if I get up on my MV7, you hear that kind of buildup of bass low-end frequencies, which is not the best thing. Some people use the proximity effect to their advantage. But because this has that sweet spot where you can get the proximity effect in a good way and capture that deeper, warmer sound of the voice, that's why this has become the kind of choice of broadcasters everywhere. Mine is not plugged in at the moment, just in case people are like, how is she doing that right now? It's just over on the boom arm today, hanging out. It also has a humbucker coil pickup in it, and it can also kind of reject any of the RF interference noise, the mechanical noise hums that are prevalent in studios, especially when the mic was designed. But now it's just become the kind of industry standard because it sounds like butter. It sounds awesome on almost any voice. So yeah, it's becoming the king of podcast mics. And if you didn't know, you can select some of these EQ curves on the back, the frequency response.
Right. It's a wonderful microphone, and I've enjoyed using it a lot. And I don't use any processing other than a low cut filter. Nice. And that's it, and it's always really served me well.